Hello, welcome to the channel. It's been a while. I was gifted palm fruits, and one of the things I wanted to do with it was to make soup. It was too much to do only one thing with it. So after beating it to extract the palm fruits, I went ahead to boil it and extract the juice to store. I took some of the juice and made a type of Banga soup, not a usual Banga soup, but one that is slightly different. And that's what I want to share with you today. In this video, I didn't show how I extracted the palm fruit juice. I'm going to link a video in the cards and in the description where I showed how to properly extract the palm juice. So after extracting the palm juice, I reduced some to make this recipe. Guys, please watch this video to the end. That's where the good stuff is. You don't want to miss any step in this process, so that you know the mystery ingredient I used in making this soup. For this soup, I'm going to use some stockfish, some dried prawns, some smoked fish. Guys, make sure you debone your smoked fish properly. I also used goat meat and some cow skin, which we call Pomo. So I'm going to use some crayfish, some onions, and pepper. You can see I mixed up my peppers. I added the yellow and the red one. I wanted it to, just mix the flavors to give it something really good. So we start off by, of course, putting our meat on fire. I soaked my stockfish in some salt water to soften it. So this is really soft. My goat's meat will not take long to cook because the soft type. My pomo also. Added some onions just to season the meat properly. I put in a stock cube and some salt. Now let it cook in its juices for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your heat source. After that, I added some water. Now this soup does not require much water. In fact, if left to me, I won't even add any water, but my meat has to cook in water. So I put in a very, very little water to let the meat cook properly. I also added a little bit of my pounded crayfish, onion, and pepper. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I like to pound or blend my crayfish, my onions, and peppers together, especially when I'm making soups, because I love the flavor it gives. After putting the pepper mix, I let this cook for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see that the water is almost gone. There's very little water in it. This is what I want. I don't want the water to be too much. It's better for your water to be little and then your soup is too thick and you have to add more water, than for you to make your water too much. That way your soup will be really, really runny. So I'm going in now with my palm fruit juice. I put in my palm fruit juice. I'm seasoning this. I put in 2 seasoning cubes. I put in some salt to taste. I put in my pepper mix and also added the dry prawns. I let this cook for an additional 10 minutes. Now I'm adding my Banga soup spice. I bought these ones that is already prepared. I tasted my soup and I realized I need to correct the seasoning. So I added 1 more seasoning cube and a little salt to taste. And this has given me the perfect taste that I want. I put in the smoked fish, properly deboned. The smoked fish is ready. Let me say ready already. The smoked fish is already properly cooked, but I'm just putting it here to, lend its flavor to the soup and to heat up. You cannot just eat it like that. That is cold. Guys, please debone your fish properly as much as you can, especially when you have kids eating your soup, your food. Debone your fish properly. After 10 minutes, you can see this red oil beginning to show up on the surface just a little bit. Our soup is getting there. I'm going to let this cook again for additional 5 minutes or until the palm oil starts coming to the surface. That tells you that your food is about ready. Guys, if you've been watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, click that bell by the side and select the all option so that whenever I post videos, you'll be one of the first to get them. And when you watch the videos, please don't forget to engage, comment, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it also. You can see the oil is now more conspicuous. Our soup is about ready. But not before we add our mystery ingredient. And the ingredient we're going to add is otfdha leaves. Guys, when the woman mentioned that you could add otfdha leaves to banga soup, I was excited because at least I could use the leaves for something other than otfdha soup. I cut these leaves with my hands. I don't use a knife to cut the leaves. Let me know, do you use knife to cut your otfdha leaves? I don't. I've never done it and I don't think I'll start now. The leaves do not change the taste of the soup drastically. You still have the banga taste, but there's that subtle otfdha leaf taste in the soup also. It's a nice combo. It's a delicious combo. It's something I recommend if you just don't want the usual banga soup. If you just want to, put your own spin to banga soup, this is something I'll definitely recommend you try. So I'm going to let the leaves cook for about 3 minutes, then keep the soup down. Now let me know in the comment section, are you a fan of banga soup? All the banga soup lovers, the different variations of banga soup, whether it's the Delta Banga or Abak Atama or perhaps this one. Let me know in the comment section if you're a fan of banga soup and tell me which is your favorite. Tell me if you've tried the different versions. They have their distinct flavors, but they're delicious all the same. Guys, our soup is ready. I've turned down the heat. And let me just say this, that this soup gets thicker as it cools. So you don't want to make it excessively thick because when it now cools, it will be too sticky in your mouth. And you don't want it too runny because when it cools, it might not be the consistency that you could easily just eat with your swallow, whether a bow or anything. This is the banga soup that I'm excited to share with you. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.